All right, Disney's newest animated film, Wish, is out in theaters. It's celebrating Disney's 100th year. And with that being said, is it as grand as Disney wanted it to be? Well, not quite, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it right now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Tyson, and we are here to talk about movies. That's right, we do movie reviews, movie trailer reactions. We cover major movie news on our Mint One podcast. We do movie rankings, and of course, we do Oscar Mondays. So, if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to check us out and subscribe. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love to have your guys' support as we go about that journey. And share this channel to anybody who loves entertainment content. All right, with all that done and out of the way, let's get on into Disney's newest film, Wish. Now, this is a film I was looking forward to, even though a lot of the buzz around it was not really positive. It was just kind of people expecting it to be, meh, like be okay. And ultimately, that is what it kind of turned out to be, at least for me. And critics right now are pretty divided on this film. It is like at 50%, but I think the audience score is around an 80. And I wish I was at that 80. However, the story itself is good. I like it. The characters in it are enjoyable. The music, however, is something I could not get behind. I didn't really love the songs in here, except for the main one, which might be called Wish, but it's in the trailer. And that song I thought was really good for the story. But the rest of them kind of just felt like, oh, we have to put songs in. Let's throw them on in here. And when the story's being told, yes, characters just burst into song. And while that is a thing in Disney movies, usually if it's done well, it flows well with the story. In here, it just kind of caught me off guard and took me out of the movie. Like, oh, okay, they're just going to put another song in here, I guess. And, it's just a disappointment, especially the villain in here, played by Chris Pine, King Magnifico. And usually Disney villains have great songs, like Princess and the Frog, Tangled, just to name two. And this Disney villain here, the song's not that great. Now, the story here is Asha is this new character that we find out about in this world that this king grants wishes to. She's trying to be this king's apprentice. She finds out what this king does with all of the town's wishes. She doesn't really have, the same idea as the king, so she challenges him to his ideas, and he obviously doesn't like that. And then she ends up wishing on a star, which brings her a cute little star, and they go on this adventure to try to free the people's wishes. Obviously, there's some struggles in there and some people that try to stop her and everything like that. But her herself, Asha, played by Ariana DeBose, is fantastic. I do love the character of Asha. I love her accomplice of Star, it's a cute little star, and of the little baby goat. I thought was fantastic, voiced by Alan Tudyk. So definitely love the characters in here. And there's definitely a lot of Disney Easter eggs in here. So being a Disney fan myself, I really loved being able to spot out all these different Easter eggs. And the big one is Peter Pan, really. But so keep your eyes on the lookout for that. Don't mean to spoil anything. But yeah, the Easter eggs are really fun in here. Obviously, this is the film that Disney chose to celebrate its 100th anniversary by. And that's also kind of why, this movie was a letdown for me. I wanted it to be better because for that Disney 100th celebration. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite get there for me. But at the end of the day, it's still like a positive movie for me, and I'm sure kids are going to absolutely love this movie. It's a great runtime at only 90 minutes, so it definitely holds the kids' attention. And that 90 minutes, I think, plays to the movie's benefit, actually. Just keeping the pace moving, which was very good. Yeah, so we covered characters was great. The story was okay. I wish it was a little bit better. The animation in here is kind of a mix. I said this in my Letterboxd review. It feels like a mix of the classic Disney animation and the newer Disney animation. And they just kind of mush those together. And that kind of caught me off guard right away. I just wish they would have chose a animation style and trying to find instead of trying to find like that mix. Because for me, that kind of took me out of the movie and didn't really work well. I didn't like it wasn't the worst, but it just kind of took me out of it. Like I don't like this mixed animation that they're trying to do. If they wanted to go the old classic route, great. I think that would have been fine. If they wanted to go the newer route, like Tangled versus like a Snow White, like animation style, Like, that's fine. I think the best one that probably has done that is like Princess and the Frog. That was a 2D animation one. I get that they wanted the 3D route, but it just looked a little uh, goofy to me to do the mix. So that's just my personal take. I'm sure that's just a minor gripe, but just something I wanted to point out. So Wish, at the end of the day, it wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, but still a fun time worth having. So I'm going to give Wish a 6 out of 10. The newest Disney animated film celebrating Disney's 100th year. Let me know what you guys think of it. Have you seen it? Are you going to go this long opening weekend? I think Thanksgiving is doing very well for the film. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. And, guys, that will do it for me here until the next one. Keep your eyes on the channel for more content coming this week. And that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great one. And I'll catch you on the next one.